How's it going? How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It is time to try it again. We're trying again. We only have a little bit of time before D&D. We have 2.5 hours, which is good. Because it means if I don't get it done, I won't be beating myself up. 2.5 hours will be our limit. If I can't beat him in that, we'll have to wait and try again another time. But we should be having D&D tonight. So, we'll just see how it goes. I guess we just get in there. So last time we did this, we changed our flask up. And we're going to try and save it. Which is fine. Now, is there anything else that we can do? There were a couple times where we got him so low. I wonder how long this lasts. That'd be something we'd want to save till phase 2 also. We could honestly use a bunch of these. Exalted Flesh. Turtleneck would be good also. And then we have these. There were a couple times when we took attempts where I feel like we could have beaten him. Or where we got him within one hit, I mean. And these might have made a difference. Warming stones. I was debating on this also. What if we used our Scarlet Rod arrows at the very start of the fight? Would that be beneficial? Does the Scarlet Rot like clear partway through? We can test it. So here's how we'll test it. I don't know how quickly we'll go through them. I think we can buy more. I just have to remember where we buy them from. But let's do it like this. I wonder if this... Let's test them. I want to test something. I wonder if that applies. I wonder if that applies the arrows. Let's find out. I'm curious now. Let's just try with like fire arrows or something. Where's a good place to test this? Does this apply the effects of the arrows? I wonder if barrage is better. Let's see how fast we can fire with barrage. Pretty much the same. It's like a 1 FP difference. Might as well use that one. That one's cooler anyways. We're gonna test this. And see how it goes. All right. So how do we want to do this? don't even know if we worry about buffing just yet. Let's just try it. We have tons of arrows. Okay, I mean, we got him. We got him at the cost of our summon. Oh, and it wears off. Yeah. So we could do that. We might want to wait until like phase 2 though. Alright, we're gonna mix things up a little bit. Alright. Oh, he input reads it. That's why he input reads it. We haven't even gotten a hit on him yet. What was that attack? Yeah, we're already dead here. I don't know if the arrows are the right call. I don't know if that's the right call. We're also just getting unlucky. With how much health we're going into the fight. Or how much health we're going in with on our summon. Damn, he's already doing meteors. That's... Oh my fucking god, bro. This is pretty fucked already. And we keep wasting our knockdowns over and over again. We waste our knockdowns. Yeah, we're already dead. I don't think there's no real point in using the arrows. I think we're not gonna bother. Yeah, we're just not gonna bother. I can't believe that hit me. This is a decent start. Question is, will we get the bleed on Flamberg? Yeah, that was a good start too. There's really no way to get that off, is there? Man, it's such a silly move. and get in on him. And our summon's already almost dead too. Yeah. What's up, Buddha? How's it going? Honestly, Buddha, I don't know if we're ever going to beat him, if I'm being perfectly honest. Nothing about this fight feels good. It's not the kind of fight that you learn and get better at. It's all based on luck. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to have him do certain moves and not do other moves. Honestly, if you win, it's only because you got lucky with the moves he does. But nothing about this fight feels good or fair or anything like that. And I'm literally only doing it because I feel like I have to at this point. And the truth is, I don't know if we'll ever beat him. I don't know how much of my life I want to waste on him. Yeah. Should have rolled again. Should have rolled one more time. Honestly, if we hadn't been grabbed, we might have beaten him on that one. Maybe if we hadn't been grabbed there, we could have gotten him. Yeah, there's really no opportunity to get the summon off. He's gonna do it no matter what. And then opens with meteors is pretty brutal. I was out of stamina. That's risky. So fucking stupid, man. Does feel bad. Does feel bad. It does feel very, very bad. Just playing the game. I didn't have time to do anything. Yeah, this is already over. The whole run is over. My input didn't get red. No, but of course I get hit by that. And that. Yeah, we're just dead. You really can't do anything about the gravity. Like, I don't know how you're even supposed to react to it. I
promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Can we live? Oh man. I don't think I've ever felt worse playing a video game than I feel playing this game right now. And we wasted the knockdown. It's good. Good to know. Yeah, he kind of just does whatever he wants, Buddha. At any given time, he does whatever he wants. And all his moves are AoEs and like that. Nothing about this fight feels good. At all. Nothing about it feels fair or good. It feels like just a slot machine boss. Where the only times I get him low or close to death are when I'm lucky enough to see certain moves and not see other moves. And I'm lucky enough for my summon to block certain things. Like, nothing about this actually feels skill-based. talking to me. I don't know if the hammer's the right play. We're doing significantly less damage. Well, not significantly less damage, we're doing comparable damage. I didn't mean to do that. I'm throwing. Bro, am I not allowed to get off a single buff? Am I not allowed one buff? Now our summon is dead, now we're out of pots. Now we've been grabbed. Yeah. I don't think... I don't know if these are the right... I don't know if hammer's the right play. We literally have nothing now. I don't want this. Yeah. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, I don't think that's the play. Of course. This is a pretty scuffed run already. unfortunate. an unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Lizetta, we did a thing, and it only took us like 5 hours to do it. What a terrible, terrible boss. But also, how are you? Oh, I didn't hit the grace. That's probably okay, right?
Lord brother, I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow,
That's okay, Buddha.
promise me you'll be my consort.
To be fair, Buddha, it went pretty much exactly the same as the other runs. Where I got him low. It's just that this time I was able to hit him one extra time.
Make the world a gentler
There wasn't anything particularly special about this run. Except we did do that cool thing. We did do the cool thing where we get the stagger on the AoE where he lifts up in the air. And then on the riposte. And then we riposte him during the explosion. So we're invincible to it. We did do that. So that was cool at least. But we've done that before. That wasn't like a one-time thing. Here, we'll take a screenshot for the proof. I'll make it into a screenshot. Hello, Beardus. Thanks. You know, Beardus, I was actually starting to think I might not do it. It was feeling pretty oppressive. Especially since leading up to beating him, we had a couple more. We had like 2 or 3 more runs where we got him to essentially one more hit. And it was starting to feel pretty oppressive. Glad I persisted. I'm glad I persisted too, Veritas. And as someone who has beaten him, I can confidently say that that was an entirely miserable experience. Very, very little about the fight felt good. Like, I was thinking about it after last time we attempted it. And I might have been, like, a little biased because I was pretty, like, salty about the whole experience after last stream. But I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about how, even, like, compared to the other bosses in the DLC, because even, like, Rolana and Mesmir and Putrescence and the Frenzy guy, whose name I forgot, all of those fights, when I beat them, I felt like I beat them because I learned and adapted. Like, I learned what they do and I adapted to it. For all 4 of those fights. They were daunting at first, but I felt like I learned the fights. And that's why I won. But then fighting Radon, all those times we got him low during the first stream, and all those times we got him to 1 hit and died, I didn't feel like, oh, I know how I got him low, so I can recreate that and be victorious. Every single time that we did it, I felt like I got him low because I got lucky. Because he just happened to use X move instead of Y move. Or he just happened to target my summon instead of me. Or I just happened to take a little bit less damage. And it makes me feel like, oh, I can't recreate that. Now I just have to throw myself at it over and over and over again until we get lucky again. And then hope we beat him that time. In terms of the stars aligning. And him using moves. So, him using certain moves instead of other moves. Or targeting the minion. Targeting the Ash Summon when he needs to. Or the Ash Summon blocking when he needs to. You know? And that's kind of what it felt like. Even when I beat him. I felt like it was like luck based. Like we happened to have like a good opening to the run. And then I happened to like, you know, get my stagger when I needed to stagger him, and he happened to use moves that I could deal with, type of thing. I don't feel like I learned that much. Like, there were certain things of his I learned to deal with. Like, I learned to deal with, like, the jumping spin he does. Like, to start the fight with. And, like, certain of his other things. I felt like I, like, got okay at. I mean, I was still getting hit by most of that. On and off. But I was kind of, like, starting to get it. But then especially, like, into phase 2, it's like, you know, I'm sure that it's like stuff you can learn. But it's like, how much more time would you have to put into it to learn it? Right. So the truth is, I don't think he's a very good boss. I don't think he's a very good boss. And I don't want to do him again. You remember spending like 3 days on him for many hours at a time? How much time did we spend on him? I think... So, last stream was 3.5 hours. We beat him at about the 1 hour mark in this. So that's 4.5 hours. And then I probably spent like 15 minutes on him the very first time we got to him. 15 or 20 minutes on him. So probably about 5 hours. Which is pretty long. I think when I did Orphan of Kos for the first time, I think Orphan of Kos was still... Well, because I ended up doing Orphan of Kos off stream. And I think... I want to say I probably spent like... So I did Orphan of Kos at New Game Plus, and I think it took me like 4 hours to do Orphan of Kos. But even Orphan of Kos, I 100% with complete confidence say I beat because I learned the fight. And like adapted and progressed and developed. And this one I did not. I did not. And I don't think he's a good boss. And thankfully, we can put him behind us. You ended up using a great shield. I was considering it. There it is. I was considering it. I was considering lots of different things. But the thing is, like, my build is so strong. My build is so strong, it's like... Even from the first moment we started attempting him, I knew the damage was there. Because we do so... This build is so strong. It's stupid. Like, we obliterate everything. And we were doing a lot of damage to him. And so I was kind of, like, reluctant to give that up. Because that was, like, one of the only consistent things that I had. Was, like, knowing the damage was good. But I was tempted to do different things. Honestly. Like, I was debating running Spike to Great Shield. I was debating running Spike Great Shield with... Isn't there one that boosts your guard properties? It's not that. It's not that. Oh, we could have run that. I didn't even think about running the stance break. I mean, to be fair, our tier was good. With fire damage up. The tier was fine. But yeah, I was debating running a Great Shield also. Beardus. I was debating lots of different things. I was debating just not doing him, too. It was starting to feel like so oppressive. I was debating just like calling it. And just saying I was done with the game. Because it's like... It was reaching a point where like... I was having such a bad time with the fight that it was starting to like, you know, affect my like opinion of the DLC as a whole. If this is like what capped it off, kind of thing. And I was like, maybe I should just like be done with it. Like if we hadn't done it tonight, I probably wouldn't have come back to it. If I'm being perfectly honest, I probably would have just moved on and taken that L, because it's like, it's not that big a deal to me. But the thing is, I'm very glad that I did beat it, because now I can talk shit about it. I'm glad I beat Radon, because now I can talk shit about how bad he is. And people can't tell me to get good. And I plan on it. I plan on talking shit about this fight until the end of time. I have a blank check to do so now. But anyways. Let's go spend his shit. Also, I wasn't like considering it during the fight, but one thing I realized is that all through my Elden Ring play, like even through base game, I've used fire damage. Always. And I realized that the entire time I've been playing base game and DLC, I've neglected the oil mechanic. And I feel like I was kind of like missing out. I think we were missing out. It works really well. Yeah. 72 faith? Oh, he has two. That's right, because these are the base game ones. Lightspeed slash. Let's take the Light of Mikola. We'll get to 72 faith eventually. Maybe. I don't care about the swords. My curved greatswords are better. Fuck Radon's curved greatswords. My curved greatswords are better. Look at mine. Mine don't even match. And mine are better. Yeah, I feel like I've been like holding myself. I've kind of been like handicapping myself, Berdis, by neglecting the oil. Which is why I just now put the oil physic in our weapon. Can we buy oil pots? Someone's gotta sell oil pots. They're not like uncommon. We could just try with the physic. I feel like now that we're done with the fight, actually, we don't need the fire damage. I think we can put Opaline back on. Yeah. Also, another thing, Berdis, is I didn't do it without a great rune. I was tempted to. That was another thing I was holding on to. In case we needed it. But the thing is, like, I would have been really paranoid about using a great rune, because the thing is, like, I know that they're there for you to be used, Berdis. Okay, the truth is, like, I had no reason not to use them. Because if there's one fight that they deserve to be used on, if there's one fight that you deserve to burn through your entire stash of great runes on, it's this one. But I, like, still couldn't bring myself to do it. Because for some reason, it would have felt really bad if I'd used them all up and not beat him. Like, if we'd beaten him on the 53rd one, that would have been okay. But I would have felt, like, really bummed out if I didn't beat him. What great room do we even have equipped? I don't remember how you... Yeah, we just have Godric's on. Yeah, we have Godric's. But we could have used Radon's, would have probably been really good too. Yeah, I had more stuff at my disposal that I should have used. Like, at the start of stream, I was, like, looking through all my consumables, too. Like, we could have used, like... the Holyproof livers. Holy, I'm sorry. We could use the Holyproof livers. We could have used, like... our Exalted Flesh. Our turtlenecks, things like that. All this stuff. I could have used all this stuff. And who knows, if I had been using this stuff from the beginning, maybe we would have beaten him an hour into our first stream. You know, instead of an hour into our second stream. But it's whatever. We got there eventually. But yes, I should have used all this. I should have consumed all these consumables. Especially this one. And this one. But who knows? Maybe I'll force myself to do New Game Plus, base game. And make a point of eating all of my consumables just to say I used them. Go try the oil. Let's just try the oil from the physic. I want to see how it works. I am tempted to just like max out my inventory on oil pots though. I guess that's something else we can do in New Game Plus, right? Be better about oiling things. I don't know how close they have to be. There we go. Oh, that is significant. Maybe we should have been oiling Radon. We could have been oiling Radon this whole time. And I didn't even think about it. Oh well, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm not gonna like think of... We beat him. We beat him. I'm not gonna think about how we could have beaten him. We beat him. That's all that matters. Let's go see if anyone sells oil pots. Wait, is there... I think there's an oil in kit. Isn't there an oil spell? I thought there was an oil spell. Is it like an actual spell? Not an incantation? Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. For some reason I thought there was. That's fine. Who do we think sells them? I'm just gonna check real fast. Oh, you... Can you buy them? Oil... boosts the next single instance of fire damage. I think we just craft it. I wonder if my jumping attack with curved greatswords counts as one attack or two. That has to be like two separate attacks, right? It'd probably be better with like the hammer. I'm trying to think of what we have left to do in the DLC also. I mean, it's big damage. All right. What is left to do? Let's put all this stuff away. All right, we got Leda Sword. Oh, Leda Sword is so cool. I might still level up some different weapons. You know what weapon I was tempted to use? That I haven't really used much? Or at all? Is... this one. The Blasphemous Blade. Rykard's Blade. The one that heals you when you hit him. I was tempted to use this. It's pretty cool. pretty cool faith weapon. Faith and fire weapon. Maybe we should. Maybe we should use that instead of Flamberg. I'm just cleaning my inventory real fast. That can go away. We'll carry Litas for a little bit. That can go away. That can go away. It's funny I'm like have all these I just carry all my arrows on me still. Oh, it's just a knockback. Interesting. That can go away. Slightly boost intelligence, faith, and arcane. That can go away. Beardus, are you still there? We'll just hold on to the oil pots, I guess. Beardus, what was the... So, the part up here... The part up here where the invisible pathway is. I think it's right here or something, right? It's like this one. It's like over here somewhere. It's like one of the towers. Or maybe like right here or something. What's the weapon you need? Which sword do you need to like activate that again? What do you need to activate that? Or is it like a gesture? I forget. I remember watching Cannon do it on her stream. And it's like, I know it's a sword. I know it's invisible platforms and stuff, but I couldn't remember what sword it is. I don't know if I have it. It's like a short sword, right? There's a dark and a light one. You know, speaking of dark and light, that's really interesting. I haven't done that many things with the eyeballs. I've only done a single thing with the eyeballs, and it was to give... what's his name? Queeline. I gave Queeline a light one. And we got him as a summon. And that's the only thing I've done. That's the only thing I've found to do with the eyeballs. And we have many of them. So I feel like there has to be more that I might be missing that we can do. Also, I'm going to keep Andreas. Also, I just realized that every single attempt we did on Radon, Andreas was only +9. And not +10. I don't know how much of a difference that would have made. Small quantities of health of a difference. But that's another thing. That's another thing we could have done differently. There's also the church with the night lady. Is she not? I thought she was gone. I already did that quest line. Every time I spoke to her, there was never an option to do anything. I think Andreas has earned the right to be level 10. You've earned it, Andreas. Afterwards, she would have been there. I wonder if it's too late to go check. Oh, we fought her. We already fought her. Do you mean after you fight her or before? Oh, maybe she's still there then. I don't think I've gone back there since we beat her. and did all that. Let's just put on... What should we put on? Let's just put on this. Make sure everything's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, here she is.
Count Emir, the stars, the sky.
She doesn't see them. There's a key item. I have one of each. Grant them the light of grace as a fleeting blessing. Intensify the fears of their flock. Which one should we give her? I feel like we have to give her the dark one. We gave Queeline the light one. We should give her the dark one just to see what happens.
The night is I need the stars.
She wants light.
Give me light.
Dark is a weapon, light is a summon. That's how it was with Queeline too. So we already got Queeline as a summon. So let's give her... I want the weapon. Sorry, lady.
No light. Anywhere at all. This is the night I know.
Oh, she wanted that.
Our
Oh.
night.
Now I don't feel bad. It's probably intelligence, right? It's not. It's pure dex. Oh, it has an unblockable. Katana. Magic damage with no intelligence scaling. Interesting. It looks cool. Let's go outside. I wonder what was Queeline's weapon? Did we miss out on a cool weapon, or was it like a mid weapon? We haven't really used him as a summon. I still want to try him out. You never used it. Well, this is a cool weapon. It has an unblockable flurry. I mean, we're not going to use it, but it's cool. But yes, the Snake Blade is very cool. This is what I'm tempted to use. We compare with our lizard. I wonder how good the health recovery is on it. I'll try it later. I'll probably upgrade it off stream to +10 just so it's usable. Oh, there's one more thing that I haven't been able to get to. And it's this. Right here. So this is the path up the canyon with nothing but this foggy valley and this catacombs. And there's the fort on the right-hand side, which you get by going around here and dropping down into it. But I have yet to figure out how to get to the other side. And we know there's stuff over there, because you can see it from here. How do you get there? This is all sheer cliff. I don't think it's from here. So maybe there's like a hidden ladder or something here. Let's go check. Let us check. And I don't think it's any of these bridges, because none of them like lead to anywhere. Like you can cross that one to that little plateau, but there's like nothing there. Unless there's like an invisible wall or something, which seems... It wouldn't be like the most unusual thing for being outside, but... Where's the way down? It's right here. Wait, where is the way down? There it is. Oops. Well. Let's try that again. Oh, there's a stake there. Okay. Oops. The stake's at the bottom. Sad. For some reason I thought it was like at the top rampart that you first drop onto. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, there's a statue right here. Why did it put me at the other one? Stupid. All right. Oops. I think it may still be bugged. Wait, which part? Oh, that statue, that specific statue. Well, that's fine. Okay. So this is the part we need to figure out. So there's this platform here with nothing here. No way up. Wonder if it's possible that it's from the backside. There's no way it's like an elevator from down below, right? We'll go check over here first. We will check over here. Oh. All right. There. That wasn't too hard to find. Make sure there's nothing here. What is waiting for us up here? A bunch of sheep who apparently just live up here forever and are totally content to not go anywhere else. How many souls do we have? Not that many. And we do still have our physic with the shield on it. Who awaits us? Oh, I did the wrong one. Nah, that's fine. I wonder if that's like... I wonder if the oil only counts when they get close. Or when I use it. I mean... Maybe just doing fire damage would be better. We got a bunch of bear stuff. Is this the one with the bear helmet? Can you alter it? It's very cool. Oh, we could wear new gloves. We haven't changed our armor in forever, and I don't think we're going to. But maybe we could find like better gloves and boots to wear. Are our toesies out on that? Nice. Nah, our look's iconic. Our look is iconic. We can't change it now. Beast Claw. Slaughter's Prey. Sharp Claws and a great swipe of the arm. I mean, it'd be very on brand for me to use these weapons, right? Okay, it's just a 3-hit. Yeah. And it leaves like a mini AoE. That would be very on brand to use. Maybe if I do another playthrough, I don't think I would like New Game Plus with these. But it'd be fun to like drop these for a new character and do like a new playthrough with them. Is that all that's up here on this entire plateau? A single mausoleum? That is one of the issues that I have with the DLC. There's too much empty space. Like this. Why is this here? What is the point of this at all? Why does this whole section exist? Why is there a ramp leading down to a lower section for players to take? And there's nothing here. That's what I mean, Berdis. I feel like I've talked about this on stream numerous times playing this. But that's probably my biggest gripe with the DLC. Is not even like the difficulty or the boss fights or anything. It's just like so much of it just feels like filler. Not content. The content doesn't feel like filler. But the actual like physical map, like the actual geography of the DLC. So much like it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. Like the map is beautiful. The view like this is beautiful. The areas you visit are beautiful. It all looks really pretty. But so much of it is just dead space, right? There's nothing. There's so much filler. Physically, padding up the world. And just spacing everything apart. Tons and tons. So much. There's so much. Like, so much to the point where I noticed almost immediately when I started the DLC. How much empty space there is. And it's my biggest issue with the game. With Shadow of the Erdtree. I don't even think there's like not enough to do. Because I think there's plenty of content for a DLC, right? It's just the fact that they took that content and instead of putting it in like a really tight, concise package, they spread it all out so much that there's just like a bunch of dead space. And it's noticeable. Like I would have been completely happy if they took the exact same amount of content and just put it in a smaller map. Yeah, there's so much. There's so much like this. This entire thing for one mausoleum, right? The forest, the frenzy forest. All of this entire thing. Like look how big of a chunk of on the map that is. Right? And then the fingerprint ruins, like the finger ruins. Like I'm kind of okay with the finger ruins. Well, not even. I'm not. No, I'm not okay with the finger ruins. Right. But it's like at least they're kind of. I'll kind of give them a pass actually because they're like set pieces. Right. But then like. Where's like one of the really egregious ones? Here. I'll point some out that like really annoy me. Is all of this here. Right? On the right side, you have the shaman village. This entire section that you can traverse, there's nothing. There's literally nothing here. That's all a big nothing. You know. There's just like so many big empty spaces over here. Like a lot of this, it's like, yeah, you have like the red bear fight, the rune bear. A lot of this is just empty right here with not much to do. I have a major problem with like the cerulean fields down here. Because this entire section, all of this, is all a big nothing. You have the demi-human all the way over here. You have the dragon right here. And then you have the journey to the putrescence right here. And literally nothing in between. It's all really pretty. Oh yeah, there is a death ray. Yeah, there is a bird. Yeah. Still, it's all spread out quite a bit. One of the and you want to know one of the ones I hate the most is this. This. I hate this. I hate this right here so much. Because you go up this canyon. This is where you fight Yash. Or like, I think it's Yash, right? This is kind of Yash. It's a demi-human swordsman. You fight him right here. You fight your way through like a bunch of demi-humans, right? And guess what? Guess what's over here? After fighting your way into all this and killing this NPC, over here there's nothing. Actually nothing. And then over here there's something. There's like a cookbook or something. There's something so inconsequential that it makes you question why you came this way. Like there's no you know, catacombs entrance. There's no mausoleum. There's like nothing. There's nothing back here. This is all a big nothing. I don't know. It just makes the world feel kind of empty, like I said. Wait, when I came up this way... Did I don't remember if I rode back this way. I don't know if you can. Let me double check. If there's nothing there... After we had this conversation, if I go here to double check and there's nothing... I am going to... laugh out loud. Haha! Alright, so that's... to get there. Oh, can you not actually get up there? Maybe you can't actually get up there. What's up, guys? Okay, maybe that's actually nothing. Maybe that's fake. Maybe this is all fake up here. But yeah, I don't know. That's just like my personal nitpick. I don't even think there's not enough to do in the game, in the DLC. I just wish they'd put what they did put in like a smaller package, essentially. Yeah, I don't think we can get up there. Unless... Oh! That might have been kind of risky. You think it should have been 20 bucks? I'm not even... I mean... Yeah. I'm not even like... I personally didn't mind the price. I mean, you could make that argument. I think price point is a pretty like hot topic. So I personally didn't mind the price, but I respect people who think it should have been less. But I just wish it was smaller physically. I wish the map was smaller. But I'm also like a sucker for like I think Elden Ring is a great game. And you can like use base Elden Ring as a good example, right? Like just like hover the map of base Elden Ring once you've finished the game and like look at all this stuff you've unlocked. You know, that was one of the best parts about the base game was going down these like little paths or exploring every nook and cranny and there actually being something there, whether it's like a chest or an interesting enemy or a whole catacombs to do or some little secret something. You know, and they tried to like recreate that with the map in this game, but all those things that look like POIs end up really not being much. That's whatever. It's fine. We're like kind of close to a level up. Do I have any souls? Who can we go kill for souls? Where can we go for like good souls? Maybe we can like go in here somewhere. Go bonk some dudes. Just for a couple souls. I'm dying. That almost gave us enough right there. Oh. Where are those pesky dancers that I hate so much? I know you're in here, dancer. I see you. I see you, I see you. What do you think? We can hit him with the rain from here. Didn't do that much. I missed! No! No, please. No, thank you. I hate you. You're a gross enemy. Oh, I thought I rolled that. Apparently not. We're gonna die. I hate this. I hate the dancers so much. Awful, awful enemies. Alright, well, we got our souls. Yeah, we're gonna level up and then we're gonna end stream. Is it time to take our faith to 72? Probably. All right. That will do it for us, you guys. Thank you for joining me in this adventure. Berdis, it was good seeing you, man. Thank you for cheering me on. I think we'll probably take a break from streaming Elden Ring. I think we'll take a break. I think we're going to call it done. I know there's still stuff to do in the DLC, but I think we're going to call it done. I'm not going to jump straight into another playthrough or anything like that. I'm gonna focus on other games. We might come back and do. I mean, I'm not like the game. Radon didn't leave that sour of a taste in my mouth. I mean, it kind of did, but it's not like the fight makes me want to quit playing the game. It's more so that I do play it quite a bit, or I have been playing it quite a bit in the past. I've been doing a lot of like seamless co-op off stream with friends and things like that. And so I'm kind of just ready to take a break. We came back for the DLC, and I think our time here in the DLC was pretty thorough. Obviously, like, I missed some quest lines with NPCs and things like that, but it's whatever. I think we did a fairly thorough job. And besides, one reason why I want to take a break from streaming Elden Ring is because I do have other Souls-likes. And I feel like I would much rather play those through for the first time rather than jump straight into a second playthrough of the DLC. But I think we'll eventually come back to Elden Ring and keep going. It's still been quite some time since we've done our shield only run that I started in the base game. So maybe eventually we'll come back and do that, and who knows? Maybe we'll try and like progress that up to the DLC and then do the DLC on our shield only character, which I think could be fun. But yeah, we'll probably just like focus on some other games I've been wanting to play, and then probably just return to this at some point down the road when we're just like feeling up to it. But we are going to conclude it on that. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will be on tomorrow. We'll probably do some Monster Hunter tomorrow. I'm having a good time getting back into both Rise and World and playing more frequently in the lead up to Wilds coming out. So if any of you are interested in doing some hunts, we've been playing on PC, but I can always play on console as well for either game. But actually, is anyone streaming tonight? So we do have D&D tonight.
Or correctly, it switches.
It doesn't look like our DM is ready to go live yet. Well, actually, hold on. Let me look in the chat. It's just this look like we're doing a natural line. Okay, it should be fun. But yeah, I am going to send you off to. It's the start of your work week. That's alright, Paradis. We'll be playing quite a bit of Monster Hunter on stream in the future. So if you're ever in the mood and you see me live, you're welcome to pop in. But I'm going to send you guys off to Prince. He is one of our Monster Hunter collaborators. He's actually playing right now. And yeah, thanks again, you guys. It was kind of the. I think for the most part the DLC was pretty good. Like I didn't have that many times while I was attempting bosses where I felt like it was unfair. Even doing like the other main bosses, like Rolana and Mesmer and stuff. For the most part, I felt pretty good about it. So I had a good time. But I look forward to seeing you all soon. I look forward to starting a new Souls game at some point in the future. I hope you guys can join me for that. But yeah, have a good night. Say hi to Prince, show him some love, and I'll catch you guys later.